Right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Property Subcommittee today, Wednesday the 7th of June. Agenda item number 1 is apologies for absence. Do we have any apologies?
We've got apologies from Councillor Parry.
Thank you. Agenda item 2, declarations of interest. Do we have any declarations of interest? For the record, there are none. Agenda item 3 is the minutes of the meeting held on the 3rd of May 2023. Can I have your approval to sign those off as a correct record? That is moved and approved. Agenda item number 4, proposed sublease of premises at 7 Eccleshaw Road, Loggerheads, Market Drayton, Staffordshire. Councillor DeVille, we are with you.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman. The approval of the sublet. I'm really pleased to bring this item today, Chairman. It recommends a 5-year peppercorn sublease to Loggerheads Parish Council to run a community managed library. The Parish Council really wish to do this, and I'm delighted to support them and bring these recommendations today, Chairman. If I may, bring Paul in for any further information. Paul, please.
Yes, this is just coming to the committee because obviously it's a lease at nil rent, under value therefore. We had a previous letting of the library to a community information, what's it called, Loggerheads Community Information Shop. They decided last year they weren't going to want to renew their interest in running the library, and our libraries team has actually now been able to successfully, hopefully, achieve an operation to Loggerheads Parish Council, who wish to take over the running of the library. The lease will be in the form of the usual community managed library leases that we've established for other premises around the county. It will only be for a term of 5 years. We can't offer them an extension on that, which some of the other leases have, because we hold a lease ourselves of only 5 years, and the landlord of our own lease is not willing to grant a longer term lease than 5 years to us. So obviously we can only grant what we are given. So yes, the proposal is to agree a 5-year term from the 1st of July 2023 to Loggerheads Parish Council to run the premises as a community managed library.
Thank you. The local member is not available today. Did the local member submit any comments to you for you to read out this committee meeting?
No, there was no local member comments.
Thank you. Finance comments?
No comments, Chairman.
Legal?
No comments. Legal are already instructed. Thank you.
Well, valuation. Got the valuation comments. Nothing else to add on that. Mr. Turner, before we, I always think of Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm just sometimes overwhelmed with the temptation to go, Mr. Turner. So, any comments?
No comments, Captain.
Good answer. Right, members of the committee, you've heard the input. This is it's a straightforward proposal. Have you any comments to add before I ask the portfolio holder to bring the recommendations to you? No, in that case, Councillor DeVille, we're back with you.
Thank you, Chairman. I'm very pleased to bring this recommendation, Chairman, to approve the subletting of premises at 7 Eccleshaw Road, Loggerheads, Market Drayton, TF9 4NX, to Loggerheads Parish Council for a term of 5 years from the 1st of July 2023 at a peppercorn rent for the express purpose of running a community managed library from the premises in line with other operating agreements for community managed libraries in Staffordshire. The final details of the subletting, Chairman, to be delegated to the Assistant Director for Commercial and Assets to approve. Thank you.
It is so recommended. All those in favour? Agreed. For the record, that is unanimous. Thank you. Moving on to agenda item number 5, the yearly report on the activity of the County Farms Tenancies Panel. We have Mr. Hadlam with us. Presumably you're going to be talking to this report in a moment. Councillor DeVille, is there anything you wanted to say by way of entree?
I have nothing further to add as an intro, Chairman. Thank you.
Mr. Hadland and Anthony, Mr. Hodge, I don't know if you're going to be saying anything to this in behalf of Darrell Ayres, but if not, Mr. Hadland, if you could just give us the highlights of the report, I'd be grateful. Thank you.
which sits to recommend tenants to be granted tenancies on the County Farms estate. There wasn't a report done for the last half of last year, so this report deals with the whole year. There were 2 reports done this year, but they are to be determined later this meeting. There were 3 panel sittings last year for 3 starter farm relettings. That's
Thank you very much indeed. So it's a relatively routine, well, it's not relative, it's routine report, and it allows the property subcommittee to have oversight of the work of the panel. Of course, this is the committee that actually determines the leases themselves, so this is just a useful oversight as to the work on the panel's recommendations. I noticed, Mr Hadland, that Councillor Heath and Councillor Trowbridge are very good with their attendance at the panel. There's a gap for a third name. I can't quite recall who that is. Is it Mr Winnington? Councillor Wilson, right, okay. Right, in that case, I shall speak to Councillor Wilson just to check everything's okay as far as she's concerned. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, you've got the report to note. Any comments from members of the committee? Councillor DeVille.
Thank you, Chairman. Yeah, as a previous member of this panel, all I can say, Chairman, I'm delighted to see the opportunity given to these people, and I wish them all well, Chairman. Good luck for the future opportunities that our farm estates brings to these people, and I'm really pleased that this report's come today. Thank you, Mr Hadland.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, if there's nothing else to note, the report is noted. Thank you very much indeed, Mr Hadland, for your filling in the information there. Right, moving on to agenda item number 6, exclusion of the public. I move that the public be excluded from the meeting for the following items of business which involve the likely disclosure of exempt information as defined in the paragraphs of Part 1 of Schedule 12A as amended of the Local Government Act 1972 as indicated below.